Hey everybody, Lisa G here with you today. I wanted to show you what I found at the thrift store. I went to AmVets today, and so I thought we might do a little bit of a haul, and I've got a couple of things I wanted to show you that I made the other night that I thought were really cute. And then I've got another little idea that we're going to do that's super quick, but oh so it gives you like lots of little stuff to work with your ephemera, and it's just a super cute, super quick project that you can do. So when I went to the AmVets today, Mom and I had gone to our little ladies meeting that we go to on Mondays, and so we had to run to AmVets because we were trying to find a phone for Mom. She killed her cordless phone somehow, and so she wanted to have another one, and so we went looking for one because they're not cheap to buy new and they're hard to find. So we thought we might have some luck at the thrift store. Even though we didn't find the phone we were looking for, I did find some really cute little note cards for 49 cents. Bargain of the day, right? With the little paw prints. I thought those were cute, and these would be great to put in with some Happy Mail and stuff like that. And if anybody wants some of those, you can always hit me up and I'll be glad to send you some. I found this guy for 79 cents, unopened package of doilies, and Lord knows when you junk journal you can always use the doilies, right? And let's see, saving these for last because they're not all that exciting, but it was a good find anyway. I found some Colorbach rub-ons with letters, and they were $1.48. I think they were the most expensive thing that I bought today, but still, these are like, I think they're either $3.99 or $4.99 at the craft store. So I figured for $1.48 I couldn't pass them up, right? So it's got all the stuff we need there. I found this book, which was very exciting because I love finding books that have things like this, because it just, you can use this, you can take this piece off and use it as a craft surface because it's plastic, right? And look, 99 cents. And it's just a great little book. But look how thick the binding is, or the covers. So I thought this would make a great junk journal or even a glue book, an idea book. But look, it's never been used. It's not got a single page written on. And I was just super excited. So it's sort of like a planner, and it tells you how to use it a little bit. But, it's got company contacts and the products and all that kind of stuff. So, it's basically just a build it yourself kind of book, right? And so I thought, that is going to be super, super cute to turn into a junk journal, huh? Right? Super excited about that one. And then these guys were 49 cents a piece. And as you can see, they were only 2 for $1 when somebody bought them originally. But as you would likely know, if you try to buy something like this nowadays, you get much thinner envelopes. And I'm going to open them so I can show you. But you get much, much thinner envelopes. I didn't quite get that open. There we go. And they're usually like, 5 or 6 to a pack. And you can get them for $1.25 at the dollar store. But, they're just the nice, heavy manila envelopes. And then it looks like there's either 8 or 10 in here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's 10 in the envelope. So there were 3 packs of them. I bought every one because, hello, Happy Mail. And I love to decorate my envelopes, and so, it gives me something to work with, and I'm just really excited about that. So, grand total I spent at AmVets today was $5.11. And, of course, I rounded up so that the vets get the extra money, and, it's always a win-win, right? All right, so that's our haul for today. the other night I was working on, we were doing index card envelopes. And so I took some index cards and I cut them down because I had these pieces that I had printed off from one of my, digital purchases. And so I wanted to use those in particular. And they were just a little bit bigger than my index cards. So I was trying to make my index cards a little smaller. So what I did was I took big ones and I just cut them in half. And then, of course, I glued all my papers down. I'll show you front and back here. And I glued everything down and then went and stitched around the edges. So, and I noticed on this one, I need to go back and adjust my tension on my sewing machine because that one didn't turn out quite right. Just a rough run on that one. All right, and let's see. Here's another one we did. And then I decorated this one. Well, not quite finished decorating it, but I added this piece. Some little, decorative stitching. Again, I noticed my stitches aren't quite what they should be. But, messy stitching is always really cute anyway with junk journaling. And we have this one. I did this one like this. Did it sideways. There's the back of that one. Oh, I forgot to show you the back of this one. Here's that one. And they were just really, really cute. This one I haven't stitched yet. I wanted to fix my tension before I did it. But that is one that I did yesterday. And then here's one that I fully decorated. See? I didn't even notice that when I was doing it at first. And, that's what I get for trying to, talk to somebody and sew at the same time. But I went ahead and decorated it because I'm not going to stress about it. And then I made a little card and glued it. A little tab on there. Well, actually, I think I used my tiny attacher and did that. So that one's ready to go into a little tuck spot or a pocket in a junk journal. All right. So that's that one. And we'll do a video on making these in a day or two because I want to get my sewing machine situated, and we'll get back to that one, okay? All right. So last but not least, I wanted to show y'all a little idea that I had for some tiny folios. Now, to give you a size reference, let's see. This guy is, whoops, we're on the wrong end. Just realized I'm upside down. 3 by 5. Yep. So 3 by 5. Okay. And there you have it. That's how small it is. So it's about 1.5 after you do the little fold, right? So how I did this, and here's a second one that I haven't decorated yet. And it's super easy to do. So guess what it starts out as? A tag. And I made tags. This one is a bought tag, but I made some extra tags out of manila folders, which is what I made this one out of. So when you open this up, and it's just a little brad that is holding everything here. See that? And you open it up, and I put a little pocket in this one. So it's got a little pocket for you to put a few things in, right? And, it's not going to hold a whole lot, but if you wanted to just tuck it into a little tuck spot on a journal, then, you can have like several little pieces of ephemera hidden in there. Right now, I've got my measurements so that we can, do one together. And then, it's just a brad that's holding your string, and you turn the whole thing in to a little catch-all for, some stickers or whatever you want to do. And this one, here, we'll add some little stickers here. Or not stickers, but little Tim Holtz pieces. Actually, let's get some that are a little bit bigger, because it will hold some bigger ones. But, you just put a few little pieces here and there. It doesn't even have to be a whole lot. You know, just something you can carry with you and use on the go if you wanted to. Like so. Okay. Isn't that cute? And then just tuck it into a little tuck spot, or, you know, put it in a Happy Mail. Or, you know, this would be a great little idea for a Happy Mail. Isn't that cute? And then it just catches around the brad. Okay? So we're going to make one of these real quick, and I will show you just how simple it is. Let me clean up after myself here. And you can decide to add the pocket, or you can just leave it without a pocket if you want to. It's totally up to you. Because if you're going to put it, you know, tuck it in a pocket in the journal, then, you know, everything should be secure in there. So real quick, I'm going to show you guys how I made this. And I took my scoreboard. I don't even need to open it here. And I made, and it, you know, it's just a standard, I believe it is 6 and an 1/8 it looks like. Well, here's the measurements right here. 5 1/4 by 2 and looks like 5/8. So 5 1/4 inches by 2 5/8. Okay. All right. And what I did was, I need to do it this way, so make sure I get it correct. I put my measurements in here. We'll open this baby back up so we can look at it. All right, so our full size, let's see, I had it written down. Full size is 5 1/4 by 2 5/8. So what I did was I went in and I scored at 1 5/8. Okay, and then I scored at 3 5/8. Okay, and then when you fold everything up, and you can use your bone folder and do your creases if you want to. And then, so at this point, you can, if you wanted to, and see, this is, you know, one of the reasons I made smaller ones, because this won't fit on here. And I've got bigger pieces of paper, of course, but I didn't dig any out. I'm going to just do the basics. But here would be the time that you would want to, you know, well, actually right before this step, you would want to put your paper and stuff on, like on this one. Because I did the paper and then I did my scoring. But we're just, for the sake of the video, we're going to just do this part. Now, you can also, of course, go through and ink your edges. And give it some dimension. And you want to go all the way around because, you know, that's going to add to it. All right. Of course, you want to do the back. You basically want to ink all your edges so that it gives it some dimension. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the inside here. Now, you have a couple of options when you do the inside. If you wanted to, you could turn this bottom piece into a pocket so that, you know, it doesn't open up all the way, which I think we'll do on this one just to try it out, because that's something I thought about after the fact, after I'd made the little pocket on this guy. It occurred to me that, you know, I could make this piece into the pocket and put a little pull right here. So it just looks like a big pocket, or a big, yeah, a big pocket. So, all right. So let me grab this and we will cut a small pull. And actually, let's get the little one. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to be too small or not, but we shall see. We can always make it bigger if we want to. I think I might like the bigger one. Make it easier access. And we don't have to make it much bigger. Okay, that's good. And we'll add this. Okay. All right, and now we'll go back and we will glue our edges down. And of course, you only have to put glue on these edges because you don't need one here. It's all one piece. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll let that dry for just 1 second while I get my brads out. And we can do a different color. We'll do white this time. Okay. Now, there's also a couple of different ways that you can make this and do a different kind of closure, which is similar but just a little bit different. And I can show you one like that too. I just thought these were so cute and so easy to make. And then see, you've got a little envelope there. Okay. It looks like a little button. And let me get my yarn here. And so what I did was I just took some cotton twine, cotton yarn, and I made myself a little almost knot in it, and then just wrapped it around here so that it catches in behind it. And what that does is it makes your button stand up just a little bit, but it also tightens it back here so that it's not just flopping around in that hole. Okay, and if you need to, you can go back and cut off just a little bit. And, you know, if you want to, you can also add like a little knot on the end there to keep it from fraying. But, you know, I like the look of it when it starts fraying a little bit, so I'm going to leave mine like that. And then it's up to you how many times you want to wrap it around, but I usually do 3. And then catch it in behind, like so. And this one I will go back and make a, because I don't want this one to ravel up, because I don't want to have to cut it again. So we'll put a little knot in this one. And even though the last of it will unravel and turn into a little tassel, like so. Okay, there you have your and then it just goes right behind like that. And you can just drop it into your journal, or, you know, into a tuck spot, into a pocket, whatever you want to do. I bet I put it up. Let me grab my journal. Hang on just a second. This is the one I had been using, or, you know, wanted to use as an idea book. So that's what I've been doing, is just building it as I go along. adding little bits and pieces, you know. So I've taken that off to show it to somebody and need to put that back. But, you know, say you have a little tuck spot here, you know, you can just drop this into a little pocket like that, okay? Or you can, you know, go and you can put it just like so under a paper clip if you want to. But, you know, there's just a ton of ideas that you can do with those. So I hope you go and enjoy doing this. It, you know, like I said, it's really fast and really easy and just goes, you know, and gives you, you know, a good little thing to play with, you know, and carry some ephemera around in, right? So again, your measurements, starting out with a tag that is 5 1/4 by 2 5/8 inch long. And that's just a standard tag, like so. These, I think, came from Hobby Lobby. And then you put your score at 1 5/8 and 3 5/8. And you want your tag, here, let me show you. You want your tag to lay like this. Well, we can't open that, can we? Because we glued it shut. But you want your tag to lay open like this, with these on the left. And then 1 5/8 and 3 5/8 are your score marks. So I guess it depends on, you know, your scoreboard, but mine is a We Are Memory Keepers trim and score. So the numbers run this way. I've noticed on some people's the numbers run that way. So it just depends on your, you know, get you a little scratch piece of paper and try it on that first before you go and use your tag. You don't want to mess up your tag. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this and try it out, and please leave me a comment and let me know what you thought. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and coming to see me. I hope you'll hit the like button and subscribe and hit that bell notification, and they'll send you a notification the next time we upload something. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.